Welcome to the Rome campaign for Vidi at Impera 1.2.4. In the last part, most of the action was down here when we pushed east against Carthage, and Carthage has now been reduced to a single settlement here, which is pretty weak. The only real problem I've got is that if I pull my army down to here, what will happen is that the Pantheons here, who've got a reasonable force tucked in here, may decide to push against this settlement here. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful, and to be honest, there's no great rush to push out here and take this final settlement. I'd rather take Garamanthia here first, then push this way, because at the moment I've still got a nice buffer with these faction here, so I'm quite happy with the way the situation's gone. Now I've also lost if I can find it, natural causes. We've lost a governor up here in Italia, and that's going to give me a public order problem. So what I'm going to do is replace the governor here. Tax construction, that could be quite useful, so we're just going to bring him back in again, and hopefully he will be able to turn the public order around. I really need to take this up and get more public order in this area. I mean, that's one of the problem, having a dependency on using governors, but that's not that great a problem. I've also got an agent, spare agent. I could put a veteran down here, or more importantly, this is where the action is going to be in this part, is have a veteran up here. Maybe having a veteran in this side of the map would be more useful. I think what we're going to do is recruit a new veteran here. 3 line of sight, just agents and armies. Yeah, we're certainly going to take him. Yeah, I think he's got the... When he doesn't give campaign movement range, but the line of sight, upkeep reduction, chance of discovering enemy agents and armies, plus the public order. I think that would be very useful. And of course, we've got these bozos we're going to need to take out, because these actually giving us a bit of a problem here. I'll make sure he's declared. The other thing I also want to do is just check here. We've got sewers over here, which is pushing up the public order here. And we've also got, yeah, so what's the food situation? A little bit worried about the food. I mean, I think I'm building grain pits here, so I don't think I need... I think we can just go with some ordinary food here. And what I would like to do in this part is push out and maybe take out this area, or lay the preparation for it.
Ready for orders.
I don't know if you can get... I'd like to get
that is impossible.
This army in, just so they get a little bit of experience. Now it's winter, so we can only just reach this guy. Right. So we got... I think we have a little bit of overwhelming force here, but never mind. We've got to fight it. Looks like we've got some kind of defensive line across the bottom right hand side of the map, but it could be just something not particularly that special. It's interesting that the ridges run north-south as well. And of course the other thing we did get in the last part was the Marian reforms. So you can see we got the new Marian units, so this will be the first chance to actually try out those Marian units. Yeah, this is the feature. It's like a kind of road across the map. These guys are coming in from behind, so that could be a little bit awkward. Right, let's just... We've got that. I think what we're going to do is have a couple of the heavy cohorts. And we're just going to get the front line here. Cav out there, you out there, and this army doesn't have any crossbowmen. Sorry, brain faded a little bit there. Oh yeah, and one other thing, that somebody actually left a comment on one of my earlier campaigns Ask him why the unit icons were highlighted in black, and I thought, well, I'm sure the Rome one is yellow. So I actually went and checked, and it seems that this was a change that was introduced as part of 1.2, but for some reason the Romans still highlight in yellow, and I'm not sure why. I mean, if any of you guys actually know, I was curious, and I have to confess, I never really looked at it. So we've got this force here. What we're going to have to do is try and find them. There's a good chance they're going to be up in the hills here. Now we've got some units coming in over there, so they may get into a little bit of a trouble here.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
I mean, the reinforcements could be useful for spotting where the opposition is. And what we're going to do is just keep pushing these units forward. Let them. I think we'll just speed up the. Right, it looks very much like the opposition is going to be over here. Okay. That's going to make life a little bit interesting. Because they could be in those trees. Bring the general in here. Yeah, it looks like they're very much tucked into this area here. This could be a little bit annoying. And what we're going to do is bring these forces this way. Yeah, they're going to be camped in these trees. So we're going to be fighting in trees. Great. Always wanted to fight in trees. I think what we're going to do is shorten the line down a little bit here. I think we're going to bring you guys over onto this flank. These troops are coming north. So. Got loads of missile troops here. Wow. You've got a vast amount of missile troops here. Could probably beat them to death just with missile troops. Just bring these guys in. These guys up.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Quick march! Melee troops awaiting orders. What are your orders? We await your orders.
Move the Ferrari into there.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
You guys fall back, General.
At your service.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
My cav. Hey, what are you doing back there?
Proud Romans all. Ready for orders. Melee troops. Italian swordsmen.
One of our units has ammunition.
That's general here. Cavalry over the back. Ferrari push through.
We await your command.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Yep. General that way. You guys come over on that flank. Whoops. Don't want you to get tangled with those. You guys come this way. General, we get in on those. We have to keep an eye on my generals so that I don't get them killed. Okay, we're taking a little bit more damage than I was expecting.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
By your command. We await orders.
General, pull away. Actually, guys, come that way. At the moment, it's my garrison army that's doing most of the running. Right, you guys can break through the center. General, that way. Okay, slingers. Right, you guys focus in on those. Get you in, my other general. Right, you're over there, you're doing it fine. Hey, get back. Good. Yes. Guys, push this way. General, you push that way. Guys, fall onto those. General, actually, you guys can fall onto those. Right, we've got lots of troops.
Our general is under attack.
My cav. You guys get into here. Oh, there's a lot of these missile troops are going to escape. Right, I think you guys are finished. I don't really want you. Let's get you guys here. I think this is a little bit of an unfortunate battlefield.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
You guys crush in on those.
One of our units has used all its
Fire. Don't you kill my... You go over there. General out. You guys go that way as far as possible. Not really using my cavalry very much at the moment. You guys come this way. You guys crush in on those.
Men of Italia! Italian swordsmen! Glory to Rome!
General over here. I know I can switch the trees off, but there's an odd part of me that says I should be, if there's trees, we should be fighting in the trees. General, put away. It's there. Okay, Cav. Continue for the moment. Make sure they're all dead.
The enemy general is dead.
Good. I mean, there's probably some of them are going to get away, which is going to be a little bit of a pain in the neck. In fact, I think
One
that's
of our units has used all its
going to
ammunition.
be it. Yeah, not one of my better battles because we fought in the trees. 119 got away, so we will probably need to. Maybe we'll use the small army to wipe them out and give that general a bit of experience. I'd say, looking at these stats, I'd say the garrison probably did most of the kills. But in some ways that's good because that gives them a little bit of an opportunity. It looks like it's probably the slingers. Well,
Is that all?
yeah. Okay. Oh no, they're down. Great. Gotcha.
Make haste, men.
I don't think you're going to be able to move because what I would like to do is move this army up this way.
At your command.
And what we're going to do is start recruiting in some units, but I don't want a really massive army. This is going to be a defense army because this is, what's this? This is Legio 10.
We hunger for battle.
You got here. You're 278. Your Marian legionaries. And what we got here? Marian volunteer legionaries. I think what we're going to do is just recruit a couple of these guys in, just to get me. Right, we've got this guy. We've got some military traditions. Certainly going to have that and that. And I think we'll just drop these into Troll, get my income up a little bit. Bit tempted to this army. It's on this side. I think we're going to retrain these. I don't want any more Histati in my main legions. This is Legio 7 Africana. And this is the main legion, so what we're going to do is just get rid of the Histati for the moment, and maybe we'll just put a couple of my Marian legionnaires in here as well. I don't want the army to be totally, what would that be retrained into? Out of curiosity, what would be the, because it doesn't tell you what the, let's just get you out. And the trouble is I can't tell what that would be. And I don't want that turned into something silly. Let me just have a look. Where's my, I think my artillery is over here, isn't it? I mean, where did I recruit the artillery? There it is. We got here ballista, late ballista, Onager. Recruitment. Missile damage 219. Okay, let's just give this a go and see what it is out of curiosity. I'm just going to upgrade you. We got a late ballista. Okay. Late ballista. Marian, okay, we're going to go for the upgrade here. just simply because I'm just going to be curious to see. I mean, as far as I can tell. Oh well, we'll find out anyway. I do really need to work on a new artillery base. Something which I've neglected because I'm effectively at the moment running around with a single artillery army. Maybe, I mean, yeah, you've got artillery here. Maybe I will need to raise an army here and get some more artillery here, because we may need it, because one of our early targets could be Massilla. The other thing I also want to do is just have a look at my allies, or future enemies is probably a better description. The Turdetani don't like us, which is good. Who are the Turdetani at war with? They've got no real friends, so they could be an early target, same as the Lusitani. Although we got to finish off these guys first. I'd like to keep these on side for the moment. And how about you? You're on side. How about you? You don't like us that much, so maybe what we can do is send out a bit of politicking. Let's find. I was bringing up one of my daughters to fill up. Wow. Okay. Yeah. The trouble with these guys is they're actually allied with the Scylla, if I remember correctly. Yeah. They're military allies with Massilla. So I don't really want those to kick off until I've dealt with Carthage and got rid of the old enemies. That's all we can do this turn, so we're just going to go for an end turn. Okay, political intrigue. Consequence, your diplomats return accompanied by clever tacticians. Your armies will march further for a while. Well, that's good. Child has died. That's a shame. Son comes of age. Oh, I've got somebody else now. Who's... The question is, I'd love to get in here and start to beat these armies up, but I mean, I could bring you. Let's just bring you south of the city. Ready to go. I mean, Carthage is a little bit weak. Let's bring you to this side of the city, so that I'll put you about there. If Carthage comes out and attacks this army, we can give support. Or support our allies. Right, I need to deploy you. Hopefully that will start to improve public order in that area. I did have you. What we're going to do is move this army. We'll start moving you north.
Advance.
You.
Your greaves are a disgrace, man.
You in there for the moment.
At your command. Ready for
This army can just wait. I mean, they've got loads of armies here. Problem's going to be getting to them because they're on the wrong side of this settlement here. My instinct is to send this army this way so that we can come in, and if we come in this way we might be able to get in and take down some of these armies. What the AI's actually done is they've got 4 armies here which are just diversifying the areas. Yeah, I think we're going to go for it. We're going to bring you this way.
You have further orders?
We've got a little bit of cash to spend, so what we're going to do is upgrade, give this guy a bit more powerful front line. And what we should be able to do is come in with a series of night attacks. And
At your
then
command.
once this army comes up, we could probably then send this army in and we'll come in with a bit of a pincer action. So the idea is that this army will come in and weaken their armies with night attacks. This army can then come in from that direction as well. Whoops. Whoops.
At once. Our
Bit of a
advance has
idiot
been
there.
halted.
That was messing around with the drawing tool. We've got 9,000 to spend. I mean, I could... I wonder what the recruitment options are here. Because this is part of this settlement here. I mean, how many more armies can I raise? We can get another army. And maybe I can raise an army here to act as a defensive garrison. Okay, let's see what we can raise here. Actually, have a quick look at the family trees. Right, let's have a quick look through here. Who we got here? Right, who hates us the most? Right, we need to get either the Cornelians or the plebeians in. I think the plebeians have got the worst army here. So yeah, we got two generals both in Latinum. That is not good. So we need to get, how old are you? You're 68. You're 26. So we probably need to get, so what we're going to do is, wow. I mean, most of it, so. Let's see who we got. Right, this is the guy we're gonna bring in Legio 8 back in again. And of course we're going to this, we don't have any. What we got here? Got Libyan infantry. Right, we got. What we're going to do is just get a couple of these, and I don't want to put a Marian first cohort in this because this is going to be a defensive army. I think we'll just start with that because I don't really want to. I do need to do this. Right, we can now get a little bit of cash out of these guys. And my instinct is to drive the religion here just to make life a little bit easier. So I'm just going to go with that. And I think I'm just going to hang on with the rest of the cash. I'm just going to go for an intern, guys. Okay, increase in rank. We've got a general level 8. Agent exposed. Agent exposed. Child has died. Enemy wounded. That was an agent that tried to attack an army in Iberia. I've got another son comes of age. Wow. Increase in rank. Subject gains notoriety. We'll just do that first to get that out of the way. Scorpus, the legendary chariot, has been killed during a race. We'll give him a public funeral. I think everyone appreciates a good hero. Now we could come in and whack these, but we could have a bit of a problem. Just gonna have a look at Iberia. Now I've got a feeling that these guys have put a... Okay, no. Okay. Let's just bring this army up. This army through.
Ready for further orders.
Now.
Ready for battle.
I think the AI has been a bit smart because they've actually moved troops round this way so that I can't attack them here. I mean, they've certainly got a bit of a convention going on here. And got this area here going. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that much in this part. I mean, these idiots are... I don't know why the AI actually does that, because they're actually out raiding when it's not much of an army. And we could just inch this army forward a little bit. I mean, if they... And what we're going to do is move you back to about here. And I think we'll just give you... Actually, how's the garrison here? 3 more turns before that garrison is ready.
Ready for battle.
What we've got here, Libyan cavalry. Okay, let's see what we can build. I'm spending too much time on my armies, which is not good. Gives me public order and squalor, and that would give me more cash. That would give me even more cash. That would give me an extra 350 with public order. Got Numidia. You're pretty good at the moment. And that's going to consume 4 food. That's not going to give you that much money. Scylla. Farming. 168 wealth, really worth it. You've still got a public order issue. I mean, I could... Oh, they're tax harvesting. When I could go to... back to bread and games temporarily. Find it. Party loyalty. Farms. Bread and games minus 4 food. That would give me more wealth and public order. Yeah, I think we're going to flip back to that for the moment so that I can work on... Right, 1 more turn and you'll be ready to go. I think you've got a bit too many public order problems. Mauritania. Corsica and Sardinia. I think I would like to take that up just to keep the pressure on Massilla here. Right, you're ready to go. And what we got here. Now what I'm going to do here is build a supply pit, because when we push out through the north here, we're going to need that to supply our troops, because this area is pretty sparse. Therefore, it doesn't really support big armies that easily. So having a supply pit here will give us a range of free regions to push out through this area here and support our legions in the long term. I think that's all we can do this turn, so I'm just going to go for an end. Wow. Whole list of guys here. Right. What do you want? Oh, we certainly need... I think we'll go this way. And certainly going to get the Empire maintenance there. Oh, what have you got here? Oh, yeah, I'm not really that interested in retraining this guy. Morale. Yeah, we've already got that maxed out. Empire maintenance. That's already maxed out. Gravitas. Church. Yeah, I think you can become a... At the same time... Yeah, I mean, your main role is going to be making money for the Empire. Right, this army here. You're... What are you? You're Legio 2, so... We need this general to be even more aggressive. What have we got here? Slave unrest, not that interested in that. Okay. I mean, we could. I don't really want to go the upkeep route just yet. I think you can go that way. But maybe we'll mix this up a little bit. Just push that up as well. That should be it. I'm just going to go for an intern. Okay, hidden agent exposed. Hidden agent exposed. Hidden agent exposed. Okay, child is born. Got another increase in rank with another admiral. Death of a legend. Streets are packed with people wanting to honour the passing of Scorpus. Funeral power grows so large that there was danger of nearby buildings. So we get 5 public order per turn. So that actually did us a benefit. Now, life over here is fairly interesting. We can't. We can just get in and hit that guy. But what I want to do is bring this army up first. So we're not going to go this turn because if you look here, this is autumn, and I don't want to come into here on that. So what we'll probably do is wait for winter, and then we'll mount a summer campaign against this with the 3 legions. Because I don't really want to get stuck in this area. Now down here, life got a little bit interesting in the sense that they've left this settlement completely exposed. And I'm a little bit worried about that. I mean, we can quite literally get. Can we actually get in there and take that? When it's got a garrison of 20. Problem is we've got this army lurking here, and so it's a little bit of a sucker trap. And, I mean, we could come out and chase off these guys and chase them into the desert, but then that would expose that. So I'm a little bit leery about this area here. And this army away, and we could send the navy down here and lay siege and bring this navy down in support. We could do a 2-fold attack here and then have this guy. I mean, can you merc up? Let's see, what can you get mercenary wise? Well, missed that opportunity straight away. I'm going to hire you, because that gives you more missile capability. My instinct is to knock out Carthage, but we're still 2 turns away there. It's so tempting, but at the same time, I know what could happen, because these guys have got quite a few powerful armies here. I think we're probably gonna wait for the moment. I mean, I could chase off. You're recruiting. What you got? You got. Okay, let's. Right. We've got cav superiority. No, we haven't. They've got. I think we're going to fight this, guys, just to see how things go. I mean, if we can wreck these armies, that would be fantastic. We're going to start deployment. And what we're going to do is have a fairly traditional front line. We're going to have missile troops on each side, and we're going to have the general in the centre. I think what we're going to do is concentrate the cavalry. I'm about to say traffic then. And I think what we're going to have is a couple of these big legionaries on this side. Your job is going to be to protect this flank against incursions. Defeat their cav. Yeah. Actually, there's. I want you. Your job is to work with the general. Should their cav try to get round our flanks. Now the problem's going to be is where their reinforcements are going to come from. I don't really want to wait too long.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Yeah, but where from? In we go.
Missile cavalry ready. Tarantine cavalry.
They've got units coming in from this side, which is slightly worrying. These guys just gonna speed up a little bit. I mean, it'd be nice to have been able to intercept their units, but I'm a little bit worried about that cav waiting there. Move these guys into position. I'm just going to move these guys forward again. Don't want to move forward too quickly. Okay.
Ready. Loose. Ready and waiting. Missile. Ready. General. Missile. Missiles. Ready and waiting. Awaits your command. Missile infantry.
Let's focus on their cav.
One of our units
You guys
has used
get
all its
that way.
ammunition.
Missile infantry at your command.
Guys pull back.
Loyal sons. Missile infantry ready. Fire!
One of our units has used
First
all its
things
ammunition.
first.
Missiles ready and waiting. We await your command. Orders. As you command us. Principes. Orders understood. Yes, Commander.
Guys resist the charge.
Ready for duty. Cavalry. Missiles ready.
The cavalry's gone.
Missile infantry. Orders, Commander. Missile
There's their general.
Sons of ready. Orders. Operatives. General.
General, you get in on the action. There's the cav over here.
At your service. Ready. Principes. Ready. Ready for orders. Your orders.
You guys just
One of our
harass
units has used
those.
all its ammunition.
Right. Don't waste your ammunition. Pull out this way.
Your orders. Operatives ready.
Operatives, you crash in on those.
Legionaries. Commander.
Legionaries this way.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You just keep hitting their general.
Cavalry. Balhamoon gives us
Push these guys this way.
proud Romans.
Don't go running away. I'm not worried about killing this army.
Operatives ready. Yours ready and waiting. Ready and waiting. Legionaries. We are in. Orders understood.
Cavalry this way.
Ready and waiting. Quick. General. Melee troops. Operatives.
And of course this is going to be some of the Carthaginian elite units, so they're not going to be no pushover.
Orders waiting.
Not sure why these guys being so slow to attack.
Ready for duty. Riders, undertakes ready. Legionaries, your orders. Fire on the enemy.
Right, I want you guys to pull fire in onto this flank.
Awaiting orders. Ready for orders. Missile infantry ready.
Right, we've got the encirclement that we want.
General. Glory awaits. Hoplites. My lord. Melee.
One of our units. Our general is under attack.
Okay, General,
Orders
I think you've had your impact.
waiting by your command. Tarantine cavalry. Al-Hamoon gives us strength. Missile infantry ready. Legionaries.
Okay,
Pikemen ready for orders. At your service. Orders.
bring the cav in so you can kill.
Commander. ATM. Infantry at your command. Missile infantry.
Not worried about killing that general
By
completely.
your command. Quickly now. General.
Ah.
Break the line.
Actually,
Tarantine cavalry.
Guarantees you break that way.
General. Advance. Ready and waiting.
This must be an elite unit here. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, this is one of the Carthaginian elite units. Really cool looking units actually.
Missile missiles awaiting Tarantine
Guarantees.
Missile
You guys pull this way. That's my general. You concentrate on those. Horsemen. Right. Yeah. That's my other Tarantines.
Advance. Tarantine cavalry. General.
You guys chase these. Just going to speed up a little bit. They're broken. Ah. How are you? Active. Active. I'm just going to grind away at those. That's my other cav. Yep. You guys go after those. Cut it out. Right, you're winded. You come in. Let's just enjoy this.
Attack to Rome.
And in comes the that will now start to break these guys. Wow, look at that, they're pushing. Okay.
Jupiter gives us strength.
They're not backing off. That's nothing else to be said, is there? I think we may need to pull our... Where are you, General? You guys just keep chasing those.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
This legion up.
To command. And the double.
How are you? You're active. You're winded.
On with us. Brave Romans to a man. Legionaries. Al-Hamoon guards us.
What we're going to do is just crush these guys.
Brave Romans to a man. Cut them down. As you
Right,
command.
you're taking damage. You come in.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Field, ready for orders.
Yep. Because they're completely winded, and what we're doing is cycling in fresh troops. Your job. You can come out. Bring the next set of legionaries over.
Brave Romans to a man. Ready and waiting. Principe!
Wow, these guys are fighting, quite literally fighting to the death. I think this is probably the last of their Carthage's really elite units, so I can just bring this guy in. Okay. You're tired, withdraw.
Brave Romans to a man. Principes!
I think you can just mount the charge in and continue for a little while. Just one unit I do want to destroy is that elite unit. I certainly don't want that to get away. End battle. Yeah. We lost 125. And we completely wrecked these armies. Now the key is going to be to get this army away from the Garamanthians. I think by destroying the Carthaginians' elite units, that leaves that settlement completely open. Yeah, this is the elite unit that we've destroyed. Now I don't think Carthage is going to have the ability to recruit these, so we'll be friendly. They're both completely trashed, so what we're gonna have to do now is get you back into. I think we'll get you back to about there, so that allows you to do a little bit of refurbishment. Now that leaves this settlement completely open. Right, so my instinct is okay, don't really. I need to build my empire up. That increases banditry. Okay, what's my richest province? Platinum. Yeah. What you've got here? You've got 19. Squalor, how's the Squalor here? The Squalor's brilliant. I think we're going to have to go with that for the moment because that's my biggest bang per buck. And I've got plenty of cash, so I think what we're going to do is just build this unit up. I don't want a first cohort in here. Right, these are 300. Wow, these guys are expensive. 810, 810. These guys have got, that's a veteran. I think we're just going to go with basic legionnaires here, simply because this is going to, the role of this army is just going to be to work with the navy to defend this area against the Garamanthians. Because I think in the next part we will push Carthage out of the game completely by taking this settlement with this army. And then we can bring the navy down to support this and hold this down, and then with this navy, and then we'll have the two armies which can then come up and focus on the area here. Just have a quick look. I've got a feeling what I might do is, this has got a pit mine in it, but what we might do is get rid of that and then put in an artillery capability here, so that we've got the ability to recruit artillery, so when we go further east we'll be okay. Right guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, but hope you found it interesting. I think a few more turns and life's going to be quite interesting, because we're going to have to start picking a new enemy, and what we may need to do is take out the Turdetani and start to breach through here, and because I do want to take Iberia, so the next objective would be to take out that effectively we need to turn on our allies. Although one of the biggest problems is Masilla here, because if I can take out these areas here, that would give us complete control over this water, although we'll need to take out these guys as well. So the decisions that are going to be made in the next, say, 5-10 parts could shape this entire campaign. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.